So the skinny on open houses is that they generate buyers about 6% of the time. But don't get me wrong, open houses are really awesome for you as the seller for a variety of reasons. Mostly because they generate, if they're done properly, a lot of interest with a lot of people at one time, where a broker who is good at conducting open houses can create a lot of competition and really get you the best price in a short amount of time. However, a lot of brokers don't like doing open houses. It does take a lot of commitment, a lot of planning, and a lot of organization. I love open houses. Putting aside a business that we have that sells specifically co-ops and condos throughout Queens and Manhattan, everyone who knows me knows that I'm a big believer in consistency and commitment, and open houses take that. So we do open houses every weekend for that product type. But for single-family homes, right, it really works well for sellers, but a lot of reasons why, and this is really the skinny behind the 6%, why brokers do open houses is because for them, it generates a lot of business for potential buyers as well as for sellers in that market. Now, this is a good thing for the sellers also, because any open house that generates a lot of interest is always good for the sellers. And when you have neighbors coming, that's good because they understand the market, they understand the neighborhood. They may have friends that want to move into the neighborhood. So sellers and neighbors locally are really good for you if you're selling your house. So you want them to come. Open houses are great. Putting signs out all around the property, all around the block, doing all that is really, really important. So if your broker wants to put signs out all over the place, allow them to. It's really good, not only for their marketing, but also for your open house. So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. A lot of sellers don't like having open houses. Granted, we're in COVID, and you have to be careful and all that stuff. They don't want a lot of people coming through their house. But they're really, really good for the seller. And again, for the broker, they're really good for business because they get to generate buyers and they get to generate other seller clients who like to see their marketing. So all in all, 6% of the time buyers that close are generated. But it's really a good thing. So if your broker wants to do open houses, allow them to do it. The more consistent you are with it, the better. It's win-win for both buyer, for both broker and for seller. So allow it. That's really the skinny on the open houses.